I'm very bad. So you guys gonna...
We're live.
Okay.
You're live.
Yeah, hey everybody watching us out there in Facebook. We have a very special guest artist show tonight. We have a whole family of artists in the house. A whole family of Dine artists. We have Franklin Tahe. We have Franklin's wife Verna Tahe.
Hello.
And we have Lenora Silversmith. And we cannot wait to get started. This is all their jewelry that they brought, and we have a lot to get into, so we will see you in a second.
Everyone's done here.
Hi, welcome back. We are excited for our guest artist show. We have a whole bunch of people in the house and we love it. It's going to be a party tonight. This is our guest artist show. Every Saturday at 3:30 we have usually just one guest artist, but today is a special treat. We have Verna and her husband Franklin Tahe here, and they do some incredible silver work. And then we have Verna's sister Lenora Silversmith, who has brought a lot of different beautiful stones, some classic styles, and we can't wait to get into it. The artists set all the prices themselves. We just help facilitate the sale. This is our way of supporting the community, and it's a way for you all to also support the community and meet the people that are making the art that you'll be taking home with you and the jewelry. Let's see, what do we need to go over? Where are my camera guys? Keep me on track.
How to buy.
How to buy, yes. If you are new to the show, the way that you claim a piece of jewelry for yourself, you wait until we get to that piece of jewelry with the number, so the item number, and be the first person to say the number and then say sold. If you're the first person, it's yours. It's going to be a little different today. We have so much jewelry that we are going to have 14 A, B, C, D, E, 13 A, B, C, D, so you're going to have to try and pay attention to which letter goes with which piece of jewelry. I tried to break it into styles and prices to make it easier on all of us, but just be aware that some of these have different, more than one of the design. And
is there any layaways?
are you guys, do you like to do layaway? We have a layaway program, but it's up to you if you want to do that. They pay in 4, so you get paid as they pay us. They put 25% down and then pay off for the next 4 months. That's what we do for our shows, but that's an option. I know I'm putting you on the spot. You don't have...
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
They will be.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
We should have
talked about this before. So for layaway, you qualify for layaway if your total purchase is $250 or more. You put 25% down, and then we bill you 25% over the next 3 months until it is paid off, and then you get your piece of jewelry. The artists get paid as you pay, or you can choose to use Klarna, which is a third party, and that is an option that you can do at checkout. They set up the payment arrangements with you. The artist gets paid right away. You get your jewelry right away. We also have PayPal, Apple Pay, and you can do credit card. All we need is your email address to invoice you. I think we should jump into it.
Let's do it.
Yeah? Did I forget something, Devin?
Let's see. For future reference, to see if anyone's seeing if this show is live.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So, if we are no longer live, but you see something that you're interested in, just give us a call or send us an email at hello@tskies.com or call at, pardon my reach. You can call us right here at 505-862-9443. Leave a voicemail. Tell us what you are looking at and interested in. And if it is still available, we'll make sure and take care of you.
Also see if everyone can be able to help and share this video with everyone.
Please like, share, tag your friends if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. All of those gestures are really amazing ways that help us support the artists and get this jewelry out far and wide into the world. So we're going to be starting with Verna and Franklin's silver work, and I was hoping that they could talk to us a little bit about this very unique style. I've been describing it as woven silver, but I don't know if that's the correct terminology.
Can I do
Yeah.
this piece first?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you need to grab something?
Yes.
We have 10 different designs up here of their work, but we have multiples of those designs. So we will take it one at a time. Do you want to talk about the process
Yeah,
and the style where it comes from?
I hand weave these bracelets, and it takes time and to weave like 10 foot. You can get it like 10 foot for four of each, and so you string it out and then you braid. It takes like about an hour, 2 hours to braid like a 10 foot long one round wires.
Wow.
So
is it like stretched across the
Yeah.
room?
And then when it gets tangled, it tangles. So you have to go down and you gotta untangle, and then you have to go back and then start doing the same thing, going down. And then when it gets tangled again, you go down, you unwind it.
Does it get frustrating?
And then it gets fun, but you get used to it. You get used to it, and then.
Where did this
So-
style come from?
That's coming from. See, my mom used to weave, and
Camera two?
so that's where the idea is coming out from. So she used to silversmith, and
So she combined weaving with silversmithing.
yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
So-
My grandma was a weaver.
yeah. So that's where the ideas are coming from. So we carry it on in the family. So the family kind of has it. My brothers and my sisters, they have it, and so that's where the weaving comes from. So it takes time to do it, and it takes a lot of patience to weave like a 10 foot round wire.
That's
So
amazing.
it takes time. So it can do any round wires on that. So that's our best seller right there. So like a medium size bracelets on that one. We can make it into men's bracelets too.
So what we have here today, though, are they all the same size?
That's the only one that's a big size. The
Yeah.
rest are 5.5.
What size is this one? Do you know? Off the top of your
6.
head?
That's a 6, yeah.
So this is a size 6.
Yes.
And we have these are all size
5.5.
5.5. Okay. Can they stretch out at all?
Yes, they can.
So the size 6 could be what, maybe like to a 6.5?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can stretch it
Yeah,
up.
they can stretch. You don't have to.
So
It's all it's flexible.
see
Yeah.
that, guys? So you can make
It's
it
all-
bigger or smaller. So
Yeah.
it's not a hard 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a 6 with some give. This is the only size 6 that we have. These ones are selling for $125. So we have one size 6, and we have 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3,
9.
9. Thank you. 9 of the size
5.5.
5.5, which can also be stretched a little bit bigger. So we have 1 size 6 and 9 size 5.5. Can you put all of that in there, Minky?
Mhm.
So if you are interested in any of those sizes, just say number 1 sold and put in the size that you want, and we'll just go until we're sold out of that design.
5.5 sold to Lacey.
Fabulous. Oh, so when somebody buys a piece of jewelry, we do a little drum beat for them.
Thank you.
Does the 6-inch include the gap? Yes. So it's 6 with the gap. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Let me put
Some
it
of
on
them
so you
are
can
like
see.
See, it
1
is.
inch and 1.5 inch gap on those. So and then
go to camera too.
you can adjust it the size you want.
So you can squeeze. Let me find the focus. We can squeeze it in a little bit, or you can squeeze it out or pull it out a little bit, folks. What they're saying is that it has some give to it. It's flexible. You don't want to get crazy with it, but you can squeeze it or make it a little bit bigger. So just to reiterate, the 5.5 can be made into a 6, or would it go into a 6.5? Do you think?
No,
Probably
probably
6 and a quarter.
6, maybe
6
yeah,
and a quarter.
6 and a quarter.
So the 5.5s could go up a half size.
The 6 can probably go up to 5 1/4. The 5 maybe 5 5/8.
So the 6 can go up to 6 and
Quarter. Yeah. Yes.
all right. Let me know if you have questions, guys. I know that we're throwing a lot of information at you. So this is number 1. We now have 8 of the smaller size, and we have 1 of the larger size 6. They are flexible, so those are not hard sizes. Let me have a pen so I can make some notes here.
Do you need a pen?
I have my Sharpie. 1, 6, 8, 5.5. Thank you, Verna.
Good question, just got it.
Any chance of ordering a size 7 from Jane?
No, 7.
No,
That will be
7's
special order.
Yeah. And so how do people get in touch with you if they want to do a special order?
Probably through you guys.
Okay.
through you guys.
Do you do Facebook at all?
Yes, I do.
Are you on our inner circle?
I think so. I'm not sure though.
I think you are. So if you join our inner circle, it's a private Facebook group that we have going. That's a great place to be able to talk to some of the artists. So you could tag Verna if you had a question, or just leave the question and then we could give the question, pass the question on to her. But it's too much for us to try to deal with right now during the show. So we're gonna move on to number 2. Ooh, that one's beautiful. I love this shine on this. And the size on this one is
6.
That's a little bigger than I'm a 6.
Yeah, probably like that.
It's
7?
because of the way it's spent. Because of the way it's spent.
Uh-huh.
And then
yeah,
of course
you can-
Franklin is the one that braids that too.
Yeah, it's 1.5 inch and 1 inch and 1.5 inch down
So you
opening.
think about like 6
So
and a
you
half.
And
can
then
squeeze it.
you can
Yeah.
adjust that one too.
Okay,
You
so
can adjust that. It's flexible.
for the sake of the audience wrapping their head around the size, what should we tell them? It's a size 6 to a size 7?
So it's
Probably 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5.
Size 6 to 6.5?
We have 4 of 6.5 then, and then the other one of the 4 was 5.5.
Okay, so number 2, we have 1 of the size 6 and 9 of the size, what did you say?
2. I think it's 2. Yeah, 2 of the big size and 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the 5.5.
9, 5.5, 2, size 6.
But that would probably go up to like a 6, so 6 to 5 3/8.
So the prices that we're putting on screen can go up half a size. We do have a measuring tape. Let's do that for them. I think that they're confused.
I thought we were 7.5.
Okay, so number 2 here. Size, so it's 5 with an 1.5 inch opening. So it's a 6.5, but that it can be brought down to a 6 is what they're saying because it's flexible. We have 2 in that size. And these ones are 125, same as before. And then the smaller size is 6 1/4. But that could probably be brought up to 6.5. Okay, questions, audience?
Are these sterling silver?
Of course.
Yes. Yep.
We don't mess around with no phony baloney metals. All right, did we get the sizes and everything up there for
Yep.
number 2? All right, great.
And then I got the prices down.
Oops. I'm just gonna do a close up on that beautiful weaving work.
I think that one I stamped them. Check underneath.
No, that one was.
Yeah, I did.
It has a stamp, yep, right there. Okay, let's see it.
Oh yeah.
So this is number 2. All right, here is 3. And then of 3, Verna, can you help me with the sizes and the numbers of sizes? 3 is selling for 100.
Yes. Oh, this is the one we have 4 of the big ones and 5 of the 5.5. 6.
4 size 6 and
5 of the 5.5.
5.5.
What was the price?
100. So again, these are flexible. You can make them a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller. Those sizes 6.5 and 5.5 are not. You're not stuck to that because I'm a size 6 and it's a little bit big on me. So if you might even fit a size 7. Can I get one of you guys up here? I want to just borrow your wrist so I can show them that these have. They are customizable, I guess you could say. See?
Oh yeah.
So it fits Devin here. So I know a lot of the ladies don't have size 6 and 5.5 wrists.
They took a size 5.5, number 3
Great.
sold.
So just know that you can make it big enough to fit a larger wrist.
Okay.
They're very flexible and customizable.
They're flexible too. Yeah.
Yes.
And don't worry about breaking.
And they won't break. All right, Lacey, number 3 sold. Awesome.
That's Nora's.
I'm the drum person today.
That's
Yeah,
Nora's
she's our
drum.
drummer girl.
Little
Drummer girl.
All right, moving on to number 4. I'm going to go back through these again one more time after we look at all of them. So this is number 4. Number 4 is going for $125.
We call that a triangle twist.
A triangle
but
twist.
with the flat on top.
And then for the amounts,
Triangle bracelet. That's what we call triangle bracelet.
And I can see why.
it's amazing. It almost looks like a chain.
That's the only big size we have. The rest are all 5.5.
So this is the only one that's a little larger at 6.5. And we have how many?
12 of the 5.5.
12, 5.5. But as you saw in Devin, the 6.5, it can fit a size 7. The size 5.5 can fit a size 6. They are flexible. You can make them bigger if you need to, or smaller if you need to, whatever works on you. If you have a specific question, if you have a wrist size that you have a question about, just shout it out.
We said 150 on those?
Number 4 is 125. Are all of these designs that your mother came up with, or have you invented some yourselves?
Well, we did some ourselves, you know. Some our ideas on those, you know, some of those multiple bracelets. Those that comes together in,
Like this one here?
yeah.
These are ones you designed?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Let's get the... So this one is 150. This is number 5. 150. It's more of a larger cuff style on this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different strands coming together on this. How long does a bracelet like this take to make, Franklin?
Well, it takes time. If you do like more than 10, it takes like about an hour, 2 hours. You know, just kind of setting it up, setting it up to solder and put a solder on the ends, and all the twisting, all the shape that you want it to come out with. You know, like all the shape that has on there, and so it takes about that much time. So
A labor of love. Look how great they look stacked too. We have bracelets with stones coming up, but Franklin and Verna, they don't do stones. They do the woven sterling.
we do some, but we didn't make any. But this is how it comes out.
They didn't bring any today, but this is an example of some that they have made with a stone. So maybe for their next show, they'll bring some of these.
Yes.
We just sold one of these big ones to Jenny Benson.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
And then how many do we have of the smaller sizes? Or are the different sizes?
That's only the big size, and then other than that, we have 9.
9, 5.5s. So we've got 9 left at the 5.5, 6.
Here.
5.5 to 6
Oh, you
size.
got it over there?
Yeah.
Drum girl. Drum girl.
Drum drum. And just to catch up, I know some people are just now joining. These bracelets are made by Verna and Franklin Tahe. They're Dine silversmiths. Franklin's mother was a Dine weaver, and she was also a silversmith.
Yeah.
And so she combined the two art forms and created this amazing style where it's braided silver. The braided one, Jeanette, this one that we're looking at right now, number 5 is $150. Number 5 is $150. I'm gonna go back through them all.
Number 4 is sold also to Jenny Benson. Size 6.5 on number 4.
Number 4, 6.5.
Which one was that? Oh, that was that only one. So we
Will you
got
give me
this.
an example of
Take
one?
that one out.
So we have 5.5 left.
Just 5.5.
So number 4 is now we're only 5.5. Sorry. All right, we're moving on to number 6. Another bigger cuff size. This one design is also $150. And what kind of sizes do we have on this?
That's only a big size. This is a 5.5.
How many 5.5? Okay.
9.
9. So we have 9 5.5s and 1 6. Again, the 6 it's between a 6 and a 7. They're flexible, so you can make them a little bigger or a little smaller. Devin just put the 6.5 on. It fit his wrist just fine. I'm a size 6, and the 6.5 is pretty big on me. It fits kind of like a 7. And this one again is $150. I really like this design. If you want to jump in and say anything about any of these designs, you don't have to wait for my invitation. I know that the audience loves to hear from you.
Well, how we get started is we have so many different designs that we do, and I don't know how many we lost count.
6 just sold.
Can I have another example one put up there?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
And it just goes step by step.
Step by step.
Step by step. We do it together, putting it together, twisting, him brain, and he would solder them, and I do the polishing plus. And we're teaching our grandkids how to do.
Oh, that's
some,
wonderful.
Just like with that ring, our granddaughter's doing the ring that you're going to show. We're trying to teach them because at least they'll know, and they'll know how to do it.
It's important.
Yes.
Somebody wanted me to try on a 5.5. This is the 5.5 size. Almost all of these bracelets are also 5.5. I'm a size 6 wrist, so you can see it fits me pretty good. You could pull it in a little bit tighter if you needed to, and you might be able to pull it out a little bit bigger if you really wanted to, but you don't want to get that gap too much larger. I love that you're passing the tradition on to everyone in the family. I wish my grandma would have taught my mother how to weave so she could have taught me.
So Franklin will be doing the soldering, I'll be doing the polishing, or sometimes I'll help him. You know, it's just depending how busy we get, trying to help each other.
It's an inch gap on the size 5.5, Brenda. So that's number 6. Now we're gonna look, this is the only ring that they brought today.
That's my granddaughter. Well, we helped her put it together, but she's the one that bought that. So we were helping her so she can start making it.
Oh, I love that. Are there multiples of this one?
Yeah,
No,
there's
they're from size 6 to 10.
Can you give me a specific of how many of each? We have a lot. So let's check it out though. This is gorgeous. The price on number 7 is only $40. So let's.
The one you have on your finger, that's a size 10.
This is a size 10. We
That's-
have 4 size 6, 7 size 7, 9 size 8. No, 8 size 9, 7 size 8,
And then that's a 10.
and 4 size 10. Did you get all that? Size 7 sold. Okay.
So we sold the size 9 and the size 7 so far.
Okay, so here is this. Okay, who's coming for this? Size 7. This is the 7.
Okay.
And the 9. This is the 9.
Size 7.
Yes, size 9.
Size 9.
So we have size 6, size 7, size 8, size 9, and size 10.
We just
Everybody.
sold another size 9.
Why don't I keep these back here with you guys?
Okay.
And then you can just. Yeah, so you don't have to keep. All right, so the boys back there are going to have the bags of jewelry. So you just shout out what you need, and we'll just go until we sell out.
Okay. Let's try to slow down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, let's tell some stories while everyone's claiming their rings.
Again, like Franklin braid that again. On the rings, he can do like 12 foot.
Wow.
And then he'll help. And he's,
And then so you just cut it up once you get a long braid?
yes, we cut it up and the size and everything. We do so many different styles in the rings. We do the braided one, the number one that you showed,
Mm-hmm.
but we have very little time, getting everything together. So we just did what we could here, but like I said, this is just part of what we do. There's a lot more styles.
Is
And
this
we-
what you do full time?
Yes. And we, like you said, we do some with stone, but we're barely getting into that. So next time maybe
How
we'll
exciting.
have something with stone.
It's fun that that you're learning new things and bringing in new styles. And where are you visiting us from today?
Twin Lakes, New Mexico.
How long of a drive was that?
From Gallup, it's on
About 2
About
hours.
2 hours, right? Yeah.
2 hours. You hear that, audience? They traveled 2 hours to be here with us today. I think we need a round of applause for that.
And then on that one right there, it's 3 braided.
This
We
one
call
here?
it a 3 braided ring.
3 braided rings. This one.
So if you start braiding on that, you really kind of get blisters on your hand.
Oh yeah, I
It
can
really
imagine.
has a toll
So-
on his hand.
So you have to,
Because you can't wear gloves.
yeah. Gloves can get in the way, but
Sure.
when you're braiding, then you won't braid right, but you can use your bare hands to open better than using a glove. So,
I bet you get some good calluses going after
Yeah.
a while. All right, so we still have more number 7s available. The guys are working it out back there. Be patient with us.
We got everybody so far who's got one. We've got your ring set aside, so we're all
Fabulous.
caught up.
Okay, we're on number 8 now. This is a beauty. Wow. There's so much detail in this. Let me get it focused so you can see. Look at that. Let's get our sizes figured out on this one, please.
That one, size 6. They're all 6.
How many do we have?
Um,
So number 8 is $200. I can feel this one's heavier. It has a solid backing to it. And there are only 4 of them. They are size 6. There are only 4 of them. So this is a little different style than what we saw in the others. It's a size 6, she says, but my wrist is a 6, so it could go up a little bit bigger, I think, to a 7.
yeah, probably.
If you were a 7, this would work on you. It would work on me if I squeezed it, but I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to be responsible in case something goes wrong there. Let me find a better angle on this camera. Can really
I
see.
have 3 set up too.
Okay, let's hit 3. Number 1 is not making me happy. There we go. Thank you, Miki. So again, this one's 200. There are 4 of them. They'll fit a size 6 to a size 7 wrist. They are flexible. They assured me that, well, this one are a little less flexible, but they'll go in. They assured me that they will not break.
And they're signed.
My-
They're signed to.
Yes.
My daughter, we gave her a couple of bracelets, and she just messaged
Oh, is that Carla?
Tahe.
Hi,
Yeah,
Carla.
they were very. She said I get all kind of compliments on my bracelets.
Oh, I'm sure. They're so unique and different. I know the Celtic people do braided silver, but you're the only native artists I know that are doing it. Is that what you?
Yeah, well, I mean, they know it, but you have to do it a certain way.
Mhm.
Just like with him, it comes out very perfect. It's very, how he does it takes his time, even though it takes a lot on his hand. And then afterwards, when he gets kind of like too overwhelmed with it, he would go outside and take a break and
Oh yeah.
start on it again.
Gotta take a breather now
Yeah,
and then.
and our number one seller is the braided one. So
So we have a couple more designs to look at, y'all, and then we're gonna go back through them.
that's the only one. That particular one's the only bracelet.
This is the only one on this design. This is number 9. It's going for $250. It's a size 6 to size 7. How shiny. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different braided bits, and then the two solid.
Hi, Carla. She said hi.
Does a size 6 include open it? Yeah, let me show you. Lily, if I can get my measuring tape figured out. Okay, so the inside here is 5.5 with, actually this has a 1.5 opening, so it's actually a 7. It has a 1.5 inch opening, so you can squeeze it down a little bit.
The reason why he does that, like with that much gap, is that we all have different size of wrist.
Yeah.
Once they get it, they can squeeze it
Yes.
and adjust it to their size.
See, for me, I would squeeze it in because my wrist is
and then
scrawny.
that's how they would wear it. That's the reason why we don't. He does that.
$250 on this one. $250.
So
Lily, what size? If you have a question and you can tell us your size of wrist, we can tell you if this will work for you.
So that one currently is a size 7.
This is a size 7. Yeah, we measured it out, but it can be brought in a little bit. Yes, it is, Sabrina. We're still on Verna and Franklin Tahe's designs. So this is size 9. It's the only one of its kind in the show today. It's going for $250. These prices are really good.
Yeah.
For all the time and energy it puts into this. And Verna was telling me this is their full-time job. I know outside of New Mexico, a lot of people that say that they're artists, that's something they do as a hobby. Here in New Mexico, our jewelers and our artists, oftentimes that this is how we feed our families and take care of ourselves, is by keeping these traditions going. Which is why we are so grateful for everyone watching us today. Okay, so that was 9. We've got number 10 here.
that one we have 3 of those.
Ooh,
That one.
I think this is my favorite. And let's see. Let's just measure this one out. So number 10 is $275. Five and a half with a 1.5 inch opening.
So 7.
Yeah. But the opening is really big because it gives you the ability to make these bracelets smaller. So it's a 7, but it can be brought into 6.5. And are these all the same size?
Yes.
Okay, so we have 3 of these ones. Let's go to camera 3, please.
Woo, look at that.
That is gorgeous.
Monster.
It's it has a lot of silver in it.
It is. It's
More
heavy.
silver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different braids and 2 different rows. The weight, good question. Let's see. 19.38 grams. I love silver. All right, let's go back through it now that we've kind of gotten warmed up and situated and everyone's watching. Number 1. Number 1 is 125. We still have the 5.5s and the 6, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so we have both sizes left on this one. So this could be squeezed into a 6 really easily, or left opened up for more of a 7 or 6.5. This is their number 1 seller, and yes, I will weigh it for you.
On that, it's because of the weight, it don't have that much weight, but where it gets it is the labor. Because being it's all handmade.
Absolutely. There we go. 20.88 grams. Yeah, I can't imagine the amount of time this goes into creating this.
The large size. Is that the large one that you have?
Yes, I believe so.
I have one of them.
Okay, there's one for you. Let's bring out another example. All right, so this is how the 5.5 fits.
They'll probably fit you still.
Yeah, it does.
She sold one of the size 5.5s to Tammy.
Fabulous. Why don't you just take that? Why don't you take all of these?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Let's get ourselves situated. Do those. Okay.
Just give me the whole tree.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, we're getting it together over here. Thanks for everybody.
The drummer went to sleep.
The drummer lady. The
Drummer girl.
So that size, that's number 1. Number 2.
Thank you.
Let's stay on camera 3,
Morsel.
if you would be so kind.
Sorry, we're trying to get organized.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just gonna hang out here on number 2 while you guys
Yeah.
sell us out of number 1.
All right. On that one again, like I said, he braids them, and then we on the braids, like the number 1, number 1, number 2, number 3. That's like the the regular size that he does, but he can go bigger. The gauge on it, it can go bigger.
Oh, okay.
So we do them, but he does them only if it's like they order it. But other than that, we just stick with that regular size.
I see. Well, you'll have to make sure and be a part of the inner circle in case somebody does want to do a custom order, because that does come up. So this is number 2. Number 2 is 125. I love the delicacy of this one a lot.
On that particular bracelet, we can do rings on that too. We do rings on those, on that particular size.
Can't wait to see those ones.
Yes.
We can do neck bars on those too.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you hear that, folks? If you have some special ideas for rings or neck bars in any of these designs, you can put those questions into the inner circle. Thank you, Barbara. Again, this is all Verna and Franklin Tahe's jewelry. They drove 2 miles. They drove 2 miles. They drove 2 hours. 2 hours. Sorry, 2 hours to be here from the Gallup area. Is that right?
Yeah, Gallup.
Gallup area.
So from Gallup, we're on the north side about like 14, 20 miles.
Yeah.
On the Arizona side or on the
New Mexico.
New Mexico side?
Yeah.
From the reservation.
I see. All right, let's move on to number 3. This is my other favorite. Number 3, it looks like leaves to me. The number 3 is $100. Smoke. This is the deal of the day, everyone.
Yeah.
The deal of the day. I don't know if we have any Lord of the Ring fans out there, but this reminds me of the jewelry that the elves made for the hobbits.
Mr. and Mrs. Hobbit.
Ty Winslow, or no, Jeanette. Did you see Jeanette's?
Yep.
She had other purchases? Yeah, okay.
Yep, getting them right now.
Dana, yes, this will fit a size 7. Definitely. We've got it, so we've got the number 3 sold.
So give us another one, I guess. That's the big size.
Oh, this is the only big size on this?
No, I think there's some over there.
Okay.
It has a dot on it.
Number 3 sold.
So Jeanette will only be able to do layaway if you go over $250.
For Dana, do we have a size back there that'll fit her, or do I need to swap out with you?
Or number 3.
Make sure it has a dot. Remember what we did the dot?
Are those bigger than the ones we have back here?
This one is
you're
bigger.
holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Because all these others are the same
Okay,
size.
let's switch out.
Olivia.
All right, number 4. Number 4 is $125.
Also, that particular style we do in rings here.
Okay, great. This is the triangle
bracelet.
triangle bracelet.
There you go.
How many grandbabies do you have?
We have, my daughter has 2, and then my son has 3, and my other daughter has 1. But we got 1 great Nolly 1.
Oh, I love it.
What was the price on this one?
This one, number 4, is $125. I had my first daughter in September. So she's almost a year old.
They're so
They
precious.
grow up so fast.
It blows my mind. She'll just wake
Yes.
up a whole new person.
Yes.
Okay, and number 5, we're getting into the bigger one, the bigger width ones. 5 is going for $150. Number 4 also has, it's the same size situation, Rose. So we've got 6.5s that'll also fit a 7. We have 5.5s that'll also fit 6. Ty wants to know if we have any that'll fit a 7.5 or 8.
I don't think so.
Sorry, Ty.
Size 8?
7.5 or 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything that's past 6.5, it will be a special order.
Special order, yeah.
This is number 5. It's going for $150. Is someone making notes there though? Maybe Ty, we can reach out to him later. I know you guys are overwhelmed back there. Hi, Jeanette.
Number 4 sold to Rose.
Fabulous. Let's do a drum beat.
Drum
Don't
beat.
be.
Oh, you went to sleep again.
Number 6, also $150.
Thank you.
Same size situation on this one, I believe, correct? This has the
Yeah, that's a
okay.
good one.
6.5 and 5.5. Okay, number 6. Number 7, we still have some of our rings left. These are $40. Great price on this. What sizes do we have left, boys?
I think we still have some of all. Let's see.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 sizes.
Size 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only have one size 10, but we have a handful of all.
We have 2 size 10 because this is a size 10.
2 size 10.
Yeah. And so these are $40 if you want to go ahead and pop that up there. This is number 7, $40. Sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on that one. Number 8. Number 8 is going for $200. This we only have certain sizes, right?
Yes,
Certain numbers.
That's just that one size. Or they, yeah.
So this is only coming in a 6.5 to 7, or will only fit a 6.5 to 7 on this one. This one was a little bit different in that it has a solid back to it. It's stamped. Number 9, $250. Number 8, sold. Thank you, Carol. Number 9 here. Put this where you can see it. Number 9, going for $250.
That's only that one.
This is the only one in the show today. The only one in the show, and this one also has the solid back with their stamp on it. The Tahe stamp is the stamp I'm referring to. This will fit a size 6.5 to a size 7 wrist. 9 sold to Jeanette.
Yep, and that now you are good for
Ah, thank you, Jeanette. You are appreciated. All of you are. Thank you so much for supporting the Tahe family. Number 10 is $275.
Thank you.
This will fit a size 6.5 to a size 7 wrist.
$275.
$275, and we have just this one.
2,
I have a-
3.
Three of these.
I'm happy to. Of the artwork. Make that.
Oh, you have a collector up there.
Yes. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, son.
Oh, it's your son.
I call him my son.
Oh, okay, I see. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it. Let's do a shot of this tray really fast, and then we're gonna be moving on. So we have everything except number 9 is still available on this, on the Tahe sterling silver, folks. So you can continue to claim things as the show goes on, but I'm going to set this aside. We're going to switch gears over to Lenora Silversmith, who is Verna's sister, and some of her beautiful designs for all of my turquoise and stone lovers out there.
Now it's my turn.
Now Verna's going to be our little drummer girl. Here, I'm going to hand this to Devin so in case you need the prices.
Then I know.
All right, let's get into it. Number 12A.
Did we have an 11?
11.
No.
Apparently we
It
didn't.
should be on the book, Devin.
Well, we only had 10.
Yeah, 10.
I don't know where that number ended up.
Guess not.
Okay.
I guess you missed it.
Oh my gosh. We do what we can down here. So this is A, B, C, D, and E. 12. And these are all the same price, I believe. Am I right about that? Are these all the same price? $350.
I think this is the only bigger one.
$350.
180. Like those two bigger ones are more. They're
380.
bigger. Yeah, those are the bigger size. These are the little smaller size.
So these are $380.
Yeah.
And these are $350. Okay. All right. So 12A, B, and C are $350. And 12D and E are $380. So let's start in here with, let's go to camera number 3. I think it's going to autofocus here in a second.
You're in focus.
12A, $350. It's a size 6. Size 6. And chime in, please, with the different turquoise and stones for me when we get to them? So this is turquoise. Is it any particular?
The Kingman turquoise.
Kingman turquoise on this one. That's nice. It's got a thicker band there. That middle stone is really pretty. I'm a size 6, Brenda. So this is my size right here. All right, so that's 350, 12A. 12B is a size
6.5. Is it?
6. Let me see. Yeah, it feels like a 6.5.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, 6.5.
Brenda, it just because it needed. If I squeezed it in just a smidge, it would fit me perfectly. But I'm not doing that with these because they're not mine to do that with. So this is 12B. It's a 6.5.
And that's the Sonoran gold.
Sonoran.
In the center.
Sonoran gold there in the center. It's also 350.
On some items I put like little curly curls and other items on the side.
Yes.
But these ones I made them plain and simple.
I like that about them, honestly. I like that the work that's there sort of stands on its own and it showcases the stone so beautifully.
And I use the stamp drops, the half beads on some of them. Like this one here has the stamp half beads, and then these ones here have just a regular half bead.
Okay, yes. So this ones have, they have the bead shot, so they're not stamped. These are the ones that have the stamp between the stones. This one is also 350 and it is a size 6. And it looks like Spiny, Oyster, and Turquoise.
I believe that one was Kingman also.
Kingman and Spiny, size 6, 350. Size 6.
Like I said, those are one amazing pieces that you've done.
They are beautiful. All right, so that's 12A, B, and C. Now 12D and E are 380. They have a larger center stone. That's the price difference. How small can 12B go down to? Could it go down to a 6, maybe?
Yeah, this is yeah, if you squeeze it in, it should be a size 6.
Okay, so for 12B, if we squeeze, and we can do this for you, squeeze that in a little bit there, it'll come down in size to a 6, Sheila. All right, 12D, 380. Size 6.5, or that feels bigger than a 6.5. Let's measure that one out.
Stones on that one.
Just regular, the Kingman turquoise. That's all I use. Kingman turquoise.
I love Kingman.
Nevada. I think this one's a Nevada turquoise. This one here.
Oh, no, this is a 6.
To Sheila Avery.
6.5. Oh, congratulations. This is a 6.5. It felt a little bigger on me, but it's a 6.5. The gap on it is pretty big, so you could bring it down if you needed to. It's 380. 380 on this one. It was an 1.5 inch gap, so you can bring this down to a 6, right, Lenora?
Yes.
380. If her wrist measures 5 inches with the tape all the way around, what size bracelet would she need? Like a 5.5? 5?
With the tape, probably 5.5.
5.5, Anne Marie. A, B, C, D, E. 12E is a 7.5. 7.5 on this one. It's also 380.
I wear 7.5.
Here, yeah, please. They're flopping around on me.
What kind of turquoise is that?
She says she only uses Kingman and Nevada turquoises.
Oh, more.
Good job, Miss Camera.
Oh, there you go. Twist into this. There, that looks so much
It's
better on
really hard
you.
to orient yourself. It took me so long to figure out where to show things.
So you're a 7.5.
I'm a 7.5.
Perfect. Great. So that is 12E, 380. All right. So 12A, 12B.
No, be sold. That's
Oh, 12C. Thank you. 12C. I love this one. This color combo is gorgeous. 12D.
Which one's that?
B. And 12E. If you have questions, just let us know.
Yep.
We've got a lot to get through today, and I feel like we're moving kind of slow, but we also want to make sure and honor everything that's happening. These are all $210. We have 3 of them, and 3 only.
C was a size 6, Liz.
Tone that light down a little bit. It's blowing out our turquoise coloring. These are beautiful cluster drop earrings. Very classic. They have the stamped B half beads in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of turquoise in each one. And these are $210.
I have one style that has the drops that are the half beads that are stamped.
Oh yeah.
Those
Okay.
are the flowers though.
So these 2 pairs have more of a flower design in between the stones.
13 sold.
13 sold to Sheila.
And then Sheila, and then these ones have more of that. Some people call it a peyote button. Some people call it native drops. Everyone has a different word for it, but it has that different design. So if you have a preference, let us know. Otherwise, I'm going to send you off with these pair right here. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Sheila.
Sheila.
All right, we have 2 pairs left of 13. And again, these are 210. Number 13. All right, 14. Are these all the same? No, they are not. Okay. These are, each of these are 150. We have A, B, C, D, E, and F. Let's see how we're going to do this. A, B, C, D. Let's go to camera 2, E, and F. Alrighty.
They're all different from the drops at the bottom, the half beads. We have 3 and 1. So this would go with the 3 bunch.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
See them now?
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's always asking for heart earrings.
Okay. Just a second, everybody. I know these are not in the order that they need to be. Let me redo this. I'm going to... Okay. So these are each 150. Each one is slightly different. They have a beautiful heart design on them.
Spiny oyster.
Spiny oyster hearts, turquoise drops, and then 3 little beads shot there at the bottom.
She was saying the length.
The length is... They are 1.5 inches. So this is A, 150. 14B, red spiny, orange spiny, and turquoise. C,
14A sold to Barbara Thompson.
Thank you, Barbara.
14D, 14E. The difference on this is that it only has 1 bit of bead shot there at the bottom.
That's
Spiny and
coral.
oh, this is coral.
The
And
bottom
we
is
sold
coral.
14B to Dana.
Coral, spiny,
Yes.
and turquoise. Let's see, that's
Thank
A,
you, Dana.
B, C, D, E. And 14F.
Also coral at the bottom.
So this is A right here, Miki.
Okay.
And this is B. Alright. So we have C, D, E, and F. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. I'm like Count Dracula over here. Let me get these zoomed in here so you can see what's going on. So we've got 14 E sold. So B, C, D, and E. 14 E sold. They're flying off the shelf. We've got B, C, and F, right? No, C, D, and F.
Thank you.
First, second, and third. We have these
Jacqueline.
left. I'm gonna put letters on these. So this is C, this is D, and this is F. All right, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna put these ones back, and we're gonna pull out another tray of jewelry. My little sweet baby has been watching an awful lot of Sesame Street lately. Okay, we're moving backwards. All right, so these are all $80. Get your trigger fingers ready. $80. There's 4 pairs of them. Kingman. Kingman. Button earrings. Simple, classic, timeless, $80. We have 4 pairs and 4 pairs only. So this is 15. 15A, B, C, and D. Their differences are very subtle. This one has less of a black matrix in it. Other than that, they, to me, look pretty much the same. $80. Christmas in July, everybody. All right. So that's 15. Got 2 pairs of 16 coming in at $180. 16A, 16B, beautiful Spiny, Oyster, and Turquoise combo. I love the orange and blue together. There's complementary colors. It doesn't get better than that. These are $180, Miki. Oh, you already have it up there. You beat me to it. I love this pair. That's my style right there. B. So 16A, 16B, $180 on those ones. One, two, three, 4 of 17. These are $150. A, B, C, and D. These are kind of like the ones we saw before, but these have posts. 17A, B, C, and D. These are $150. 17A.
Natural coral.
Oh, not spiny.
These are coral, not spiny. $17B. 17C. 17D. Thought someone was yelling at us, Minky, but it was you typing in all capitals. I love the idea of a post that dangles. That's not something that you see a whole lot. So it would come off your ear like a dangle, but be secured in there with the post. All right, 180 on those. 17A, B, C, and D. And now we have 18. These are pendants. They're 110. And we have how many?
5.
1, 2, 3, 5 of them. Oh, these are pretty. I love the light and the darker blues together. I will measure them here in a moment, but I want to give you the close-up.
Go great with those earrings down at the
Heck yeah, they would.
as a set.
That would be a great set
Mm-hmm.
for anyone that's looking for something for a set or for a gift. They are an inch. They are 110. And we have 5 of them. They are of course stamped and goes without saying sterling silver and genuine turquoise in all of this jewelry.
All my jewelry I stamp with that LB sterling. Of course, I had that stamp made when I first started doing jewelry like 30 years ago. I was 20 when I first started, and I picked up the arrowhead stamp logo and I started incorporating it with my jewelry. So anything you see anywhere with LB and the
18A
arrowhead,
sold.
that's me.
Awesome, thank you for that. It's always,
Thank you,
It's always nice to know a little
Carol.
bit something.
Thank you.
It's a very feminine design to me. Migdalia looks like a lady or a ladybug. All right, so that's 18. We now only have 4 left. 110 was the price on those.
Does it go this way?
Goes to 19. Hold on, I think these
Or
are.
does it go this way? I
Wait,
think
wait,
this is
wait.
that 11. Or shall we
I
move
think
it
these
this
are
way?
9. Oh, those are 19. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do those.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. That's the mysterious 11 tray that didn't end up with the number. Oh, what am I doing? Here's the pendant here. When you get a chance.
Did I do it? Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Well, this isn't right because these already have numbers on them. So these are 19 and 20.
Oh, okay.
We're getting it figured out, guys. Don't worry. We know what we're doing here. We're professionals. All right. These are organized by price. So the blue turquoise are 19. What is this?
Sonoran gold.
Sonoran gold is number 20. The blue turquoise is 100. The Sonoran gold is 150. Okay. So let's see which is A. All right. So let's see how we can do this efficiently. We've got 19A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, H, I, J. So 19A is $100. This is a 4.5. This is little. If you need a little ring, pop me over to camera 3, please.
Camera went out again.
19A is a 4.5, $100. 19B is a size 7, $100.
Of course, they have the stamp half bead also. That style incorporated in that.
And there's also a little stamp work happening here on the band.
The bands are all stamped.
Love that little extra flair. All right, we've got 19C, which is a size 8. 19D is a size 6. 19E is a 7.5.
19A just sold to Lacey.
7.5.
Oh, Olivia, she beat you.
Oh, Olivia! She has her little tiny fingers. All right, moving on to
Thank you, Lacey.
a different design. This one didn't end up with a number. We're gonna keep calling this 19. Let's see, this was what? E. Let me borrow this from you. This is F. All right. 19F is a size 8.5. $100. 19G, 8.5. 19H, 8.5. It's got. Do you want to talk about the design? The tech.
It's got beaded wire around the piece. It just makes the ring pop. That's why I use the Sonora gold. The beaded wire makes it pop.
It really does. It adds that great contrast.
What's the size on
19I is 8.5. And 19J is a 10. I love that one. 19J. All right, let's move on to 20. All of the Sonoran gold here. There, thank you. All of the Sonoran gold going down is 150.
19G sold to D major.
Thank you.
G.
What's the name?
G. Okay. Are we ready for 20? 20A, number 9, or size 9. Let's go to camera 3.
What are the prices on these ones?
150.
It was 9.5, you said?
No, just 9.
9.
20A, 9.
Pretty.
Beautiful. 20B, 9.5. Sorry, I'm not in camera there. 20C, size 8.
To me, some of them look like turtles.
I can see that.
Because when I was picking them out, they're like, oh wow, this one looks like a turtle. So they kind of jump at me when I'm looking at and picking out my stones. So
20D is 8.5. Yeah, every stone has its own personality.
that one looks like a world, my daughter said.
Yes, I
They
can see
look
that.
like a world, Mom.
20E is a 6.5. Sorry.
Turtle.
20F is a 12. And these are all
It could be
150.
men's and lady rings.
definitely, this would fit a fella just fine. This one has a little different coloring to it. 20G is a size 11.
Wow. That has a speck of gold in there.
Oh,
See that right in the center almost? I think that's why they call it Sonoran
right
gold.
there.
Yep. I'm not sure if it's 14, 18 pirate. I have no idea.
But it looks gold. It's metallic and shiny and
Yes.
purpley. 20H is an 8.5.
Can I see 20C?
Sure thing. 20C is a size 8.
Turtle.
The turtle.
I like turtles.
Let's see. H. So we're on to I. 20 I is a 5.5. Olivia?
20. Sounds like a bingo.
I know. 5.5. 20 J is 8.5. 20K is a size 8.5.
20C.
You just sold E and C.
All right, 20K, 8.5. One more.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Carol.
20L, size 8. All right, so we sold C.
And E.
Here is C. Here is E. C.
And 20C.
Yeah, C. C and E.
20C is at an 8. They're asking.
Is 20C an 8? You have it now.
Is it 20 sold?
20C is an 8, yes.
Yes.
20
size
20
eight.
eyes sold.
So 20C is
Sonoran gold.
20I, 5.5 sold to Miss Olivia.
Thank you, Olivia.
She's just upstairs.
Oh, wow.
I and L.
I and L. That was I. That's I, right? And then this is.
Those are bestsellers.
This is I for
Sonoran gold.
Olivia.
Mhm.
They're
Should I just
expensive,
hand these?
but
That's all.
they make nice jewelry.
Was L a size 8?
L is a size 8, yes.
Correct. 20A. Yep. That's a beauty.
Looks like an earth also. The continent. You see the continent?
With the ocean.
Yeah, with the ocean. My daughter said the same thing.
See, you did sold already, Lisa. Okay, who wants to see something? Size on A is a 9. 9.
I think I wear a 9.
L sold, Lisa.
I wear a 9.
Point to that back camera right over there. Oh, now you changed it on. There you go. There it is on an actual size 9.
I wear a 9.
All right, we want to switch C for A. So we'll have that one.
So that's C that you have right there.
This is A. This no, you have C. This is A. We're
So
switching
now,
C.
What's C?
Should be written on the back. Yep, perfect. Okay, we'll see his back if anyone's curious. This one right here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move on. So we still have a ton to get through.
Can I see 19E?
Oh, yeah. A, B, C, D. No, wait.
That's 20. This is 19.
Oh, thank you. B, C, D, E. E? E, yes. This one is a size 7.5.
That's 19E you're holding?
Yes.
Okay.
19E, size 7.5. What do we have left in size 8? Well, let's see. This is a size 8. That's C is a size 8. D is an 8.5.
I think 19E sold or sod.
E.
19E, I think so.
Okay.
Patricia.
There it is. Congratulations.
Thank you, Patricia.
That might be the only 8 left. We have another 8.5. H is an 8.5. J is an 8.5. K K is an 8.5.
So remember, all my stuff have my LB Sterling and Arrowhead.
Yes, everything is stamped. The 19E, can we check the size on that?
You still have it over there,
Oh, sorry. It's a 7.5.
but it's sold.
I know that's. Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's what I thought. That was a person who bought it. 20B, yes. 9.5.
That one's a beautiful one. I admired that one myself. I'm like, should I keep it for myself? It's got a little different band than the others. It's like, you know, these ones are.
Oh, it's a.
Yeah, and that one's like a little thicker wire.
It's gotta be hard not to want to keep everything.
I know that one I liked a lot.
So that was 20B that we just showed on screen. All right, I think we're at the end of our questions.
Okay, this is 21.
All right, we've got a power piece now. Who's ready for a power piece? This is 21. This is an incredible bolo.
It's got an eagle up on top.
Sure
With
does.
2 Kingman turquoise, and the big stone is Marinci,
20
and it's got pyrite
sold.
also in there.
20B's right here. So congratulations.
I always try to think, what should I make? A bracelet? Then I'm like, look, more lean toward bolo for me. So I just started, you know, designing it, throwing this like, no. Then the eagle came up. I'm like, oh wow, let me add this to the top. Then I put the fans on there, and then I start putting the round beads on there. Then it just all came together just within not even like like
And
20
said-
minutes. And I'm like, wow, okay. So
It spoke to you.
yeah, it just spoke to me. I'm like, me. So pretty much most of my stuff are like that. I just design them and it just comes together on its own.
This one is going for $4.50. $4.50 for the bolo tie. Can you see the? Let's go to camera 3. There's that eagle right there.
And it's got the thicker bolo cord
The cord.
and the bigger tips.
Those tips are cool. $4.50 for this one, number 21.
And this qualifies for layaway.
Sure does. It is a great price. It's a big piece of turquoise. Look how far it sits up.
Measure?
Yeah, thank you. Yes. So the bolo is 3.5 inches. Ah, I'm stuck on my earring. The length is from top to tassels 22.5 inches long. That's a big boy.
Heavy.
It's heavy. I mean, it's not crazy heavy.
Yeah, it's not too heavy, but
If you whacked someone with it, it'd probably hurt.
yep. Knock their teeth out.
There you I love that stone. I love the baby blue color with the pyrite.
And the beaded wire really, brings that and makes it top.
The contrast. And I love that you use the feathers here on the sides.
Mhm.
It's got
And
kind of
the
a
plain
retro
bezel
feel. Yeah.
versus the sawtooth. It's just elegant.
I like the sneaky green and that little turquoise stone at the top.
Sneaky green right there.
Yep.
How cute. Do you think Franklin might want to try this on for us?
Very good.
Franklin,
let's
go. For us?
Let's go to camera 1. He'll be our model.
Be a model.
Whose vitamin water is this?
Mine.
Oh.
Yours now.
Be a model.
I'm thirsty. That's sharp. Thank you. So $4.50 on that one. It's number 21. Oh, this goes right here. Thank you, Franklin. Let's take one more peek at it, and then we'll move on to number 22, unless somebody decides that they need it. Hope you do.
Handsome.
Alright, number 21. Okay, where's my 22?
Over here.
Let's move that carefully so I don't mess up my numbers. Let's put that and that and that. How did I do this? 22, 23. Okay, my legs are getting tired from standing. Are you doing okay? Do we need to find you a chair?
I'm good.
Okay. My legs are getting tired. I'm over here doing like a flamingo dance. All right, 22 is a set.
No.
Kind of blurry.
I know. I'm fixing. Have patience with me, Devin. I'm only human. What size was this? Do you happen to recall? So 22 is priced at $180 for the set. It's a pendant and a ring. We're getting a size on the ring.
It's 8.5.
8.5. 8.5 on the ring. To the camera 3, please. Ring and matching pendant. $180 for this. It's a beautiful set. I love it. Looks like a sunflower to me. Now is the roadside sunflower season. These are my favorite flowers in the summer.
Oh yeah, I like your flower.
Oh yeah. Oh, and if Larry's watching, my husband, thank you for the flowers. It's my birthday tomorrow, and he surprised me with flowers. So we're all enjoying them back there. $180 for the set for number 22. $23. We have 24A and B, 23A is 150, and it's a size. Actually, can we get that sizer back up?
Right here.
What is happening? Can I go to camera 3?
Yeah.
I was still thinking I was on camera 3 and didn't understand why my finger was not going in focus. 23A is a size 6. Size 6. And it is 150. I like that long shape a lot.
Yeah.
It's so flattering on the finger.
That's got the beaded wire, and then it's got individual half beads all the way around.
Let's bounce over to camera 2, please. Oh, all of that is so pretty. That would look great with one of the Tahe cuffs.
Yeah.
I made the ring Verna's wearing also, and that has that same style there.
That's Sonoran gold, but that's not for sale.
This one,
20.
almost the same style.
That one's not for sale though. That's a family heirloom.
I made that for my sister.
I love that. How fun. 23B is a size. It's also 150. It's a size 10 and a half. That's why it wasn't fitting me. 10 and a half on this one. Camera 3, please. So these are both 150. We've got A, and B. A is a 6. B is 10 and a half. Perfect for your hubby.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, his and hers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're moving on to 24.
Can they be size?
That's a Royston. These are Sonoran gold, all three.
Okay. 24.
Those rings were not adjustable, right?
No.
No.
A, B, I'm lining them up. C, D, and E. These are all 140. Ah,
See, that's
like dominoes.
Dominoes.
see, that's like the ring that I have too.
The first one, that's Royston. The second one, the red one, that one is called Rosarita. And then the two green are the Sonoran gold.
Okay.
And then the last one is the regular Kingman turquoise.
Okay. So 24A is size. Oh, these ones aren't sized either. 24A is a 7. Tell me again what this one was. 24A is a what stone?
Regular Kingman turquoise.
24A is Kingman size 7. 24B is a size 9 Sonoran gold.
A little lighter, not as dark as the one with the beaded wire.
I have a solution to this.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, 24. I'm going to need that again, please. 24.
24A sold to Lacey.
Thank you, Miss Lacey.
Thank you, Lacey.
24C is also Sonoran gold, and it is a size 9.5. 24D is a size 7.5. Can you explain what Rosarita is?
We got it from St. George, Utah. I buy my stones from a retail person that we sell our jewelry to, and he goes, you know what, I have new stones and they don't have it anywhere else in the world. And me and my sister Verna, we were there that day, and he tells us this is just came out and we worked with it and it works. So he showed it to us. They're like maroonish color, very like wine purplish color. So we asked him what it was called, and he said they're called Rosarita. and they get it from when they melt down 14 karat gold, and this is the sweat off this 14 karat gold, like the slab that comes melting off it, and it just comes like a big glob, and he's making stones out of them. And
Oh, interesting.
see, like this one, this is the same thing. Here you go. And that's what those are from. And I made pendants out of a few of them also.
I love that nothing goes to waste in the
Like
jewelry
there
world.
too, these two.
But sometimes they can be, I seen one that is like a brighter red.
Yeah, they come in like little variations too, like this one here, like that ring there.
Can you stretch?
You can see the
to size.
This
got
is
little-
coming up. Let's
But that's the story of the
the Rosarita.
Rosarita. Yes, they're
Okay. So was she asking about this one being stretched up? It's from 7.5. Carol, are you asking about this 7.5 becoming a size 8? Is that possible? Probably not, because there's a stone.
yeah.
And it's hard to stretch rings with stones,
They can
folks.
pop out.
Yeah, because it would damage them.
But I could
24E.
customize.
Yep, she could do a custom. But we have some other Rosaritas coming up, so just hang tight. You might find something else. This is a size 9, Kingman.
That's the Royston.
Oh, I'm sorry, Royston. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my focus. There we go. Size 9. And again, these are all 140. $24. We still have B, C, D, and E. They're all 140. Royston sold to Tanner.
Thank you, Tanner.
B, C, and D. Am I saying that right? Yes.
Yep.
B, C, and D, 140, still available, number 24. All right. 25. Carol. Where's my Carol at? Oh, shucks, it's a 7. We may have to take down a note that Carol would like a
7.5.
Rosarita 7.5.
Maybe
This
one
is
of these.
gorgeous. This is these are both 170. I actually have this backwards. So this is 170A and 170B. What is this? Is that
That's
Sonoran gold?
Sonoran gold also. It's a
Oh,
big
wow.
chunk of the gold in there in the center.
I know it's out of focus. Sorry, folks. Bear with me. There we go. Do you see that metallic fleck in there? So this is Sonoran gold. These are 170. The size on this is probably a 7. Let's see. Nope, 8.5.
Rosarita,
Oh yeah,
size 8.5.
8.5.
They're taking some notes on the custom stuff. This is an 8. Did I just say this is an 8.5? I did.
Yes.
This is an 8.5, Carol. Sonoran gold. Very decorative and beautiful. The band is also very gorgeous. That's the back side of it.
The 3-prong.
Which is a 3-prong. 170 for this beauty. I love all of that. Stamp work. Got the wire around it there, making it pop. Then we have a Rosarita. I love that name. I want to just keep saying it. So this is the byproduct when they melt down, 24 karat gold. That is fascinating. And you can even, she was showing me in some of the stones, you can see a little bit of that gold come through, almost like a very subtle matrix. This is also 170. It is I can't remember. Size 7. 170. I love the decorativeness around this one. It's framed beautifully.
25 sold.
To Starburst. Starburst, you seem like you might be a new
Thank you, Star.
shopper. If so, just make sure that we have your phone number, your email address, and you can get that to us by giving us a call here. Miki's going to put instructions right
I
now.
believe she's in there already.
Okay, well, just in case anyone isn't, we just need your email address to invoice you.
26.
Whew, this is a marathon.
We're almost done up to this trip.
26A, B, we've run out of numbers, so now we have stickies. A, B, C. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm totally out of focus. There we go. Actually, let's go to camera 3.
She said, "You're welcome."
A, B, C, D. E, F, Count Dracula, and G. This one, G is a different price. G is 320. The rest of them are 280. So these are all 280. This one right here is 320, but their number is 26. Okay.
That one's a Royston, the center one there.
And it's a little bigger too, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's a big piece.
26A. 26A is a size 8. I love these big clusters. The bigger the better.
Knock
Yeah, a
someone's-
ring.
Yeah, I love
Knock
that.
someone's teeth out with it too.
Don't mess with us.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great price. $280. Is this the Rosarita? in here?
Yes, that's the
Oh,
Rosarita.
okay. Let's just bounce the camera 2 really fast. I want to show you the really neat.
Like got little variations of the
See?
heat signatures in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's cool.
And when it cools, it catches it.
Love it. This is a size.
And I only can get
8.
it in St. George, Utah.
Oh, interesting. Let's go to
That
camera
one
3
has
again.
the stamp bead around that also. The buttons.
It's got the button that she's saying here between the spinies.
Yeah.
This is a size 8 and it is $280. Oh, obviously I love clusters. Alright, 26C. This feels like a smaller one. Let's see what we got here. Size 6 on this one. It's also $280.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
That one's pretty beautiful.
Mm.
That one's a Sleeping Beauty in the center.
Sleeping Beauty. That's getting hard to come by these
Yes,
days.
I only have a few of those left, and I like to incorporate a few in my work.
That's a great price for Sleeping Beauty, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
26C sold to
Which
Sheila.
one? Which one's that?
See. Sheila. Thank you,
Congratulations.
Sheila.
Which one's that?
The one we had just had on.
The one with the Sleeping Beauty?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. 26D is a size. What are you? Size 8. Size 8.
Oh, that
This
one's
is
pretty.
also
What kind of
280. And that's Miki, you see, obstructing
Oh,
our
is that
view
in
every now
Oh,
and
I
then.
thought we were on camera too. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What's that one? Sonoran.
I love,
I think there's a Nevada turquoise, the one in the center.
I love that teardrop shape. It goes both
Oh,
ways.
yeah.
Teardrops. You're talking my language here. These are 280
I'm
again.
going that way. I'm going that way.
Oh, because you're pointing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're
I'm going
saying.
that way.
It's an arrow. Where are you going? So this is a size 8, and then this one was D. Now we've got 26E. Thank you so much. It's a size 9. Rosarita and Spiny.
That is a good combination.
Right there. Will number 10 bracelet fit the size 7?
Where's number 10?
Back there.
Oh, okay. We're getting an answer for you. Oh, no. Lily. Sorry, I can't keep track of anything right now. The Spiny on this is beautiful, the way the reds come out in it with that Rosarita in the center.
26E sold to Tanner on layaway.
Tanner, you're on fire. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting this family. It means
Thank you,
a
Tanner.
lot to me.
Here's 10 if you want to try to measure it.
Okay. What's the question on this one again? Will it fit a size 7 wrist?
Yeah.
I suspect. Let's see. You have a size. Oh, you have
I'm
a
a
7.5.
7.5. Yeah.
5. It's 6 and a. It's 6 1/4. What do you say, jewelers?
Let me try, maybe.
On her.
You'd have to try stretching that.
Yeah, because I'm a
Yeah,
7.5 and it's kind of.
Oh yeah, it'll fit.
Yes.
Hey, hey. She's a 7.5 and it's fitting her.
We got you, Tanner. We'll make sure.
Perfect.
26D sold to Barbara. That's the teardrop.
Oh, I love drop? Which? Oh gosh. Thank you. Okay, so the question on number 7, Lily. Yes, it'll fit a size 7 wrist. You are in luck. Do you want it? Let us know. She said 10.
Yeah.
This isn't 10.
Is it not 10?
That's number 6.
10's way
This
at the
is
end.
6.
Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, Lily. We're
So-
all over the place.
So 10.
It's a little
Yeah.
chaotic here.
Yes.
Let me just make sure which one she wants.
That's 10.
This
Oh.
is actually 10, Lily. We got bamboozled. This is 10 and this is 6. This is 10. It will fit you, but just let us know which design you wanted.
Look.
Yeah, it'll fit me.
Oh, yeah.
Put yours right there. Yeah, so it's fitting her. She's a 7.5.
She said sold 10.
Okay. All right, 10 sold, and I'm gonna just give you 6 back.
Okay.
Thanks for bearing with us, everybody. We're very off the cuff. No pun intended. 26F, also 280. And it's a size 8. Margaret, these are all 280 right here. 280 for these beautiful clusters. This one here is 320. This is G.
What size is that?
G is a size 6.5. 6.5. I think we said this one was an 8 just now. Should be writing this down, but yeah. This is an 8, 280. This was an 8, 280. And an 8. Beauties. Oh, I love this one. I love that you make big clusters that fit my tiny fingers. Oh, that's gorgeous. Does anyone want to buy Unji a birthday gift? What's the stones on this one? It's Royston and
Royston in
Spiny.
the center and Spiny around.
Camera
that.
2, please.
You can't get good, nice, perfect uniform Spiny like that.
No, you cannot.
I go to St. George for all my Spinies and some of the Nevada turquoise I get from St. George.
All right, we're moving on to 27.
That could be a set, but they're different sizes.
These two?
Yeah.
And we've got a his and hers situation going here. Okay, so these are all 250. I think I have another finger.
It's a little smaller than the
Right here.
280 one.
The clusters are a little smaller than the ones we saw before. You can see the difference there. That's why they're a little less. So these are 250. I think I just got these all bamboozled. There's A, there's B, and there's C. So 27A is a 6.5. 27B is an 8. 27C is a 6. That's okay. 6.5, 8, 6. We're not sure the mine on the turquoise for this one, but this
7B sold.
is Spiny Oyster. Thank you, Carol. I'll just
Thank
give you
you,
a quick
Carol.
demo.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
that is pretty.
So we've got A and C left. C is a size 6. B is a size 8. Or A is a size 8. Sorry. Bleh. A is a 6.5. C is a 6. Got more jewelry than we know what to do with. Is this the? No.
One more tray.
28, 29, and 30.
That's Malachi.
28 is 160.
That's another teeth.
Size 8. A teeth
Knock-
knocker.
Yep, another teeth knocker there.
Size 8 malachite for 160.
The size. The measurement.
It was a size 8. What are we talking about? Oh, how long is it total? Oh, I see what you're asking. How big is the pendant face? Well, how long is the measuring tape?
Big ring.
It's 1.5 inches.
There you go.
It's big.
And
Someone
you
had a question. Will 26A match the 12C bracelet? 26A match the 12. I feel like this is a puzzle.
Well, we have
The
A,
12C.
B, C, third one.
This
It's
one?
right there, yeah.
It sure will.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. That's beautiful.
Hmm?
27.
27.
27. Yep. Okay. I don't think turquoise clashes. It doesn't. To me, in my mind, all
Everything
turquoise
goes
looks
together,
good together.
yes.
Yeah. It's part of the beauty of it.
The other one.
27A, and then this is 12C.
That one fit really good together though.
Oh yeah.
The first
one?
one?
Yeah, the first one.
Any 8 large cluster? Size 8 ring cluster? Is that what the question is? Maybe?
Yeah, I think that's what she's asking. One was an 8.
This is an 8.
I think that's an 8.5.
This is an 8.
8.
This is an 8. This was a 6. So these all
3.
these are all 8, size 8 right here.
Look at my working hands.
Jeweler hands.
Jeweler hands.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, everybody. We're bouncing all over the place. So now we're back to 28. Just one more time. It's a size 8, 160 malachite.
Has a 3-prong shank.
3-prong shank. And it was about 1.5 inches long.
And that's green powwow shell. Beautiful green color.
Gorgeous.
I only picked the nicest stones that, pop and say,
Size 8.
pick me, pick me.
What's the price on that one?
It's a size 8. What is that? Is that 180?
Yeah, 180.
180, and it's a size 8.
And the next one is a blue powwow shell.
That's gorgeous. This one's a bigger one. This is a size 10, and it's also 180.
Which one are we sold on, Lisa, just so we can make sure we got it right?
10, size 10, 180.
And the shanks are also stamped.
Yes, they are. They have some stamp work there on the backs.
Lisa, which one are you wanting? 28, 29, or 30?
Let us know. All right, is this our last tray coming up?
Yes.
Here, let's trade me out.
The middle one, she says, the middle shell.
This one.
Oh,
is this the
powwow
one?
shell? The green powwow shell.
This one is green. 29 is green. 30 is blue.
Do you want to clean it?
Awesome.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Lisa?
Yes.
Thank you, Lisa.
All right, 31 pendants. Oops. 31. Let's do camera 2 for these ones, please. Focus, focus, focus. It's being weird. A, B, C, D, E, and F. These are all different priced. So 31A is $80. 31A, $80.
I call that the snake pendant because it's got like the snake pattern around the edges.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
31B is $150.
That's Sonoran gold and the Nevada turquoise.
31C, also $150.
And that one is the Sleeping Beauty, but like a web style.
31D is $150.
That one is just the, I think, Nevada turquoise.
31B just sold.
Thank you.
Thank you.
31E is $180.
And that's Sonora gold with beaded wire.
And 31F, $180. That's
Sonoran
gorgeous.
gold and Nevada turquoise.
Oh, it's so pretty.
The green and blue,
All
like,
right, I'm
pretty
just going
colors.
to be sold. Everything else is there, waiting for a forever home. A, C, D, E, and F. Let's go to camera 3. A, $80. C 150, D 150, E 180, and F 180. $32, we have A and B. 32A is 200. Ooh, what is that?
That's a moonstone and Sonoran gold.
Oh, we love our moonstones here. There's a big bail on it. It's 200. And the length is a little over 2 inches, 2¼ inches long. Has a lot of presence. 32B is also 200 and it has that shepherd's hook clasp, so it can go on different styles. Oh, it's so pretty. All those stamped half beads around it, so pretty.
What's that middle stone on the bottom of this one?
Opal.
Opal.
So this is opal right here. It has some fire to it. Let's go to camera 3 really fast, please. That's beautiful. So 32A, these are both $200. Moonstone and Sonoran gold, very unique. 32B has that hidden clasp back there.
What number 28 ring size price please? 28.
28 was 160 and it is a size 8. Size 8, 160. Oh, hold on. There's a whole bunch of other 32s. I didn't realize that it extended out. So we've actually got C, D, E, F, G. These are all going to be $200. So we've seen A and B. Now let's look at C. 32C. Ooh.
Sonoran gold.
200. Nice big bail. 32D, also 200.
Nevada nugget.
32E,
Morinci turquoise.
Morinci. 32F,
The moonstone and the Sonoran gold.
and 32G.
Nevada turquoise.
Here, let's go to camera 2 and just let them admire there for a moment.
What size are the bales?
I think they're 5/8 by 1.5. But the cut in half be 3/4.
Can you check please measure the ball?
What is that? A little over a 1/4 inch?
Oh, little over 1/4.
A little over a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, it's better with the other side.
Oh, here, go for it.
Let's see.
Like laser.
We're looking at just about 10 millimeters.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the length and the width.
But the holes can be able to fit maybe about a 10 millimeter bead, maybe a little less.
Okay.
Thank you, Devin.
Yep. There you go.
Thank you, Devin.
All right. Just holler if you want us
Can
to
I
pull some.
see
Yes.
32C?
Absolutely.
Earthstone. Turtle stone.
All right. So I'm going to put these back in the tray. Holler if you want me to pull something back out. Those are gorgeous. $33.
Karen, which one are you asking about?
The 28. She's asking about 28.
What's the question?
What is this?
32
It's malachite.
C. 32 C sold.
Thank you, Rose. 32C.
Ooh, this is stunning. $220 on this one.
That's the moonstone.
Camera 3,
And
please.
the Royston stone.
Royston and Moonstone, $220. This looks like a goddess. Wow.
Looks like one of those Christmas
The angels?
angels. Yeah, there you go. All it needs is wings.
Leslie, the Spiny bracelet is still here. It has not sold.
33B, also $220. Look at the orange and red going on, Spiny going along on the side. That's gorgeous. So 33A. Let's go to camera 2 for a close up. A.
Sometimes I amaze myself. I'm like, I made that?
We have Moonstone and Turquoise pendant sold for Kathy Suter.
Which one? This one? This one, Kathy?
Thank you, Kathy.
I think she means that one.
32 A.
32A now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 32A. Got it.
Oh.
All right. 34. A, B, and C. These are all $225. 34A.
Those are a little larger than the group before. Also, the Sonoran gold and the moonstone incorporated in that piece.
34B.
And also
That one
Sonoran
looks like it
gold
too,
and
yeah.
the moonstone.
So Leslie wants the Spiny bracelet and 27A.
34C. That's
Thank
pretty.
you, Leslie.
34C. These are all $225. Got 24A, B, and C. They're all $225. They're a little bit longer. Sorry about that. They're a little bit longer than the ones before. We've got this gorgeous moonstone with the Sonoran gold. This one has a Spiny Oyster and the Rosarita. 34A, B, and C.
Thank you, Kathy.
What stone did 34C have?
It's the Rosarita, which we talked about is a byproduct of when you melt gold,
14 karat.
14 karat gold, and then Spiny Oyster at the bottom. Correct. Camera 3, please. Oh, that's better.
Beautiful maroonish color.
It's almost like a blood red.
Blood red light, yes. And of course, it's got my sterling stamp at the back. I'm so proud of my arrowhead stamp.
It's really cool. I like it a lot. These are both $240. This is 35A.
Sonoran gold also.
And 35B, also $240.
The Nevada turquoise around the end. And
Camera 2. A is the green and B is the turquoise. Both of these were
I think that
240.
One goes together with that blue one. Or did that one already go?
all right. 36. These are both 250, A and B. 36A.
Sonoran gold. With twist wire this time. No beaded on that one.
And 36B.
That one's got the beaded wire. That one looks like a turtle to me, the bottom one.
Camera 3. 36A. And 36B. These are both 250. Camera 2. right, and that's a show.
Oh my gosh.
We usually do a lightning round, but I don't know if I have it in me, honestly. I'm like, I'm literally shaky.
36B sold.
35B.
35B. Yeah.
35B. This one there?
And what did that cost?
Oh, those are 33. 35.
Oh, okay,
B.
that's 33.
Alright, we'll
Thank
stay
you.
live so you guys can claim your pieces. I'm going to grab a seat for both of us over here. Here you go.
I'd like to thank everybody for joining us in our show. I live in Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, you
So
came far.
Yep, I came far. It took 8 hours to come.
Oh,
We left this
thank
morning
you.
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. Thank you everybody who supported. Everything that's here is still available, so you have some time to make some choices.
So 34C sold.
Let's show the bolo tie again.
Yeah, we have a bunch of requests in there. Real quick.
There's 34C. What's this one?
There's the bolo.
See, and Leslie Allen wants to see her bracelet and the ring.
This is for Rose.
$450 on this one.
She's already right there.
Yeah.
I also teach my 20-year-old daughter jewelry making. Right now she's in the process of like bezeling stones, setting stones. She's getting there, but I would like to hand my silversmithing down to my daughter, and she could do this as making a living also. This is how I make my money also, making jewelry, staying home, making jewelry. I love what I do. It makes me happy, and I just enjoy the look in people's face when they see my things or my jewelry. That bright twinkle in their eye, and it brings a lot of joy to me. So thank you everybody for buying from us today, me and my sister.
Here is bracelet 4. We had a request to look at that.
Yes, thank you everyone that purchased from us. We've been doing this.
Yes, there are 6.5 left, I believe.
When I met Franklin, that's like 40 plus years.
Camera 1.
And we've been doing it, and people know us by Tahe's bracelets, and I appreciate that, and they know the kind of work, and then they'll see it when they look at bracelets and they say, okay, this is a Tahe's bracelet. I say, yes it is. So we'll just do our best every day and do the best. Like my sister said, we try to do our best and make nice jewelry, clean work. It takes a lot of time. And the most important about I love doing this is traveling, get to meet new people every day. So myself and my husband, and it's coming from my mother-in-law. It's coming from there, and then like my sister said, we're passing it on to our grandkids and our children, and I it's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. So I appreciate it. Thank you all, and thank for T.Skies for helping us and doing this.
Wow.
So I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you
Thank
again.
Lisa, thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna end the show, but you can still claim things. We'll be looking at the comments even after we have posted the video. So thank you so much for supporting these wonderful ladies, and we look forward to the next time they come on the show.
Bye.
Bye.